Hiya guys, West Country Explorer here. I'm in Halstock today, a little village in Dorset, and I'm going to be exploring a couple of sort of old trackways, old lanes and country lanes, exploring them a bit. Well, I'm starting off in the church. Now, this is dedicated to St Mary's, and I think it was about 2012, it got slightly rededicated. It's still St Mary's, but it's also dedicated to St Judware, I think that's how you pronounce the name. St Judware, she was a 8th century lady. She was a very pious woman, and obviously her mum died, dad remarried, and her stepmum didn't like her. And after her father died, one story goes that she started suffering chest pains, and her stepmom advised her to rub soft cheese on her breasts to sort of help cure the chest pains and all the rest. And then the stepmom told Judware's brother that she was pregnant. He sort of felt her underclothes, found them to be moist, believed she was pregnant, and chopped her head off. And she then proceeded to pick up her head, carry it to this church and put it on the altar, and she's become a saint. And that's partly why this church has been dedicated to her. And also, there was a pub here. It's now a private residence. It was a pub up until the 90s, and it was named the Quiet Woman after St Judware. So yeah. But what I'm going to do is, out in the churchyard, there's an interesting grave that I'm going to show you. So, come on guys, let's show you that in a minute. Oh, so there's the church there. And what we got here is this. In memory of John Pitt. He was born in 1799 on January the 26th. And passed away on January the 20th, 1901. About 6 days short of his 102nd birthday. So he was born at the very tail end of the 18th century and died at the very start of the 20th century. And as a result, he is known a bit as the 3 centuries man, because he was alive in 3 different centuries. The church is a little bit out of the village centre. It's quite a nice little church. But anyway guys, the main reason I'm here is I'm going to be walking along a couple of old trackways. So what I'm going to do is grab my bike, cycle back into the village centre and go and explore these little trackways. I've just walked along what's known as Watery Lane. I've come as far as I can. I think maybe possibly it would have gone a bit further on along there, but this is as far as I can go. You can just about hear water. I don't know if you can see it very well. Bit of a stream there, bit of a trickle. So what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to do a bit of recording as I walk back, and you'll soon see why it's known as Watery Lane. There's a stile there into one of the fields. I reckon there's not much use along here nowadays. Not many people coming along here. Now it does show up on old maps, this lane. I think it's one of these lanes that would have been used quite a bit in the past, but not so much now. I got ducked down under it. Right, here we are a bit further down. And this is why it's Watery Lane. The Harrowway, which is a very ancient trackway that runs between Dover in Kent and Seaton in Devon, does come through Halstock and through nearby Corscombe. I did do a little video a while ago in Corscombe on the Devil's Chairs. So there, the Harrowway comes through Halstock. Ah, birds are singing. As you can tell, guys, it's a bit squelchy underfoot. All good fun. Splish, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash. All good fun. I'm like a big kid, aren't I? Sometimes my wife, bless her, she says to me, "Dave, you're a big child." And at times like this, when I'm stomping and splashing away in the mud, I think, yeah, in a way I am like a big kid. That's where I've just come from. Some fields there. Trails of you around. Some more fields there. And we're going to carry along this way a little bit. What I'm going to do, guys, when I get back to my bike, I'm going to cycle down the road a little bit. It's just down the road, just a little bit outside Halstock, is the start of what's called, let's see if I remember, Curry Hole Lane, which is an old trackway that runs from Halstock to west. Oh dear, this is where my memory fails me. I think it's West Chalborough it's called, if I remember rightly. So there you go, guys, I'll be doing a couple of trackways. As you can see, guys, there's a few sort of trees to clamber over and all the rest. Other leg, there you go. And another one to clamber over. Oop, there's one. There's that one. There we go. As you can see, this has got a bit more of a trackway look to it. A few more sort of stones and bits and pieces on the ground. Still very wet underfoot. Fight my way through this. There we go. Right, and just up there is a bit of a river. Well, not river, stream. I'm not going to be walking through this. I might have done if I had my waders. So what I've got to do, guys, just got to pop over the fence, walk along the edge of the field, and I'll be back at my bike. Right, here we are at t'other end of the stream. Well, not proper t'other end, but What I mean is I'm back at the other bit of a footpath. There's my bike there. Now this bridge here, according to an old map, it's called Bull Bridge. So I'm guessing this is a bridge that was used for getting bulls from the lane into the fields. A Watery lane carries on up there. Alright, time to jump on my bike and go to the next bit of trackway that I want to go walking along. Alright then guys, Curry Hole Lane. So Halstock is in this direction. And I'm going to walk along Curry Hole Lane to West Shelborough. Eventually get to the church at West Shelborough. I'm going to leave my bike there. So I'm very trusting, aren't I? But then it's out in the countryside, so hopefully, all being well, should be good. And if I come back and find my bike's gone, I'm ever so slightly knackered because it's a long walk from here to the nearest train station. I've got my wallet and my house keys with me, so if my bike does go missing, I'm not too knackered because I've still got my wallet and keys and all that. As you can see guys, this particular trackway, it's nice and wide. Back in the day, it would have been quite a regularly used track, I reckon. Well, it would have been, yeah. But nowadays, I don't expect it sees much people. You'll probably get just like walkers and horse riding and the like. Wind's picking up a little bit now. All good fun. It's coming up to midday, so I'm going to be eating a sandwich as I walk. Picked up a sandwich from Halstock village shop. An all-day breakfast sandwich from Nana's kitchen. Looks quite tasty. I'll enjoy eating that. Oh, good fun. Oh, it's a lovely countryside along here, isn't it? Very nice. Not quite so open up now. A little bit more enclosed. Quite muddy again underfoot. All good fun. Oh dear, look at that. You can tell horses and all the rest have been coming along here. I did walk along here once, many years ago, along Curry Hole Lane, about probably a good 9-10 years ago now, something like that. Can't really remember it very well, so long ago I last came. I'll tell you something, it is a very lovely bit of countryside. As I've said before, I do enjoy walking these old trackways. Just getting out in the countryside and exploring the trackways that have been in use for many, many, many centuries, and just getting a sense of history of the place. Oh, going downhill a bit now. This will be good fun coming back up to get back to my bike. Oh, look, there's a bit of a muddy bit down there. You see it, guys, down at the bottom there, just before we get to the bridge. Oh, that looks proper wet and squelchy. Out into the open fields now. It's over to that corner over there I've got to go. You can hear the birds singing in the trees. Very nice. That sandwich I had, very nice. The only downside for me personally was bread was a little bit on the dry side, a little bit too dry for my personal liking, so sorry Nana's Kitchen, but the bread didn't get 10 out of 10 from me. But overall it was a nice sandwich, so no complaints. Just a tiny little personal niggle, but no complaints. Back to a bit of a wooded trackway. Nice little stream there. All very nice. This part of Curry Hole Lane is certainly a fair bit different to the first part. That was all nice and open, and this is quite a narrow little trackway, a bit bumpy underfoot. So this is certainly a good little trackway to come along if you want a bit of a variety. Wide open track, field, and this narrow track. Alright, coming into West Chalborough now. There you go, there's the church. I think it's dedicated to St Andrew. I just got to come up this little trackway, and I'll have a little look around the church. There you go, guys, that was a lovely little explore of a couple of trackways in the Halstock area. I don't know about you, but I certainly enjoy getting out and about and seeing the countryside. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. Don't know whether to go straight back home on the train or whether to explore some other little places. So I'll make my mind up as I'm walking back to my bicycle. But for this video, that's the end of it. Hope you've enjoyed. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. And in the meantime, guys, as usual, stay safe, take care, and God bless. Oh, come on.